Yo, what's up? Yo, it's been a while. I'm gonna be drinking this. Bro, it's called Golden Drop Mango Wine from Australia. Yeah, produced of Australia. Uh, it says it's 11.5 alcohol in it. Actually, I've got a leaflet. Yeah, it's in Cairns, Australia. So if you haven't been there, you should go because I used to work here, bro. I don't know when I was here. I think it's 2016. So wow, it's almost like 10 years ago. Bro, time flies, man. But anyways, I just took a shower, so I might look sexier than usual. Yeah, as you can see, but never mind, because I'm always sexy, bro. Let's get started. Ah, bro, cheers. Yeah, it says it's medium, but you know, it's sweet. It's still sweet. Oh man, it's super good. It's freaking good. I'm gonna be talking about when I was in downtown Tokyo, last week. I went there by myself to talk to people from different countries. I started drinking beer at a bar. I was talking to American people who are Marine in Japan, but they're American. We talked our culture and their culture. And then after that, a couple came up to me and they were like, "Can I sit here or do you mind if I sit here or something?" I was like, "No problemo," you know? And then we started talking together. Turned out they are from Mexico, so they are Mexican. And they were really, really interested in Japanese culture, which is my culture. So I like them a lot. I like people who have respect, you know? And then they were like, is it is it legal or illegal to smoke weed on a street? Or like, is it legal to buy any kind of drugs or something? That was like, it's illegal, bro. All kinds of drug illegal. You know what I'm saying? But some of them buy it secretly or illegally. And they were like, man, we are from Mexico, we are from Mexico. So unfortunately, we think 40% of drugs, out of 100% is from our country. They said like that. And then I felt like, man, I like them. I like you guys. Because I like people saying things ironically, saying their culture ironically, just like me. So yeah, you know, we hit it off immediately, and we were talking about culture and their culture too. They were like, "Can I ask you something?" And I was like, "Sure." "Sure what?" And they were like, "You guys lost the war, like the World War II. What do you think of the US culture or the American people?" Bro, It's really sensitive topic, isn't it? Uh, I need that courage. I was drunk at the time, and now too, so it was easier to talk about it at the time. I was like, I've got several American friends, and I like them a lot, so I respect them, of course. And as you can see, I like listening to the U.S. hip hop. So I love them. I love the culture. But when it comes to that topic, it's difficult to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's an important topic too. So if you've been to downtown Tokyo, you see the advertisement. You see ads in the town everywhere. You know, but the models models are white people. You know what I mean? So there are few Asian models. There are few Asian models in the town. Look, I love watching white women, and nothing makes me happier than listening to native English speakers for me personally. But it's weird for tourists. You know what I'm talking about, right? Because when you are in Japan, you want to see Japanese models, right? Or Japanese type of advertisement. But when you get here, you definitely feel like, man, there's a lot of, white people in the advertisement. Like there's a lot of ads for white people. And I feel that. I feel that too. I respect their culture. I mean, I respect Western people and Western culture too, because I'm into it, you know? But at the same time, I'm like, hey, we gotta respect our culture too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta respect. We gotta respect it, you know? Because we've got lots of cultures and people from different countries and people who are interested in our culture, they came here to see our own culture, bro. But when you are in downtown Tokyo, especially, Shinjuku or, you know, at Tokyo Station, there are few advertisement for Asian people. There are few Asian models in the advertisement. That's what I felt when I was in the downtown Tokyo. So yeah, I feel the same thing, you know? Where's our culture, bro? The Mexican couple was like, why is that? Why there are not, Asian type of advertisement? They said, something like that. And I was like, man, I don't know. Because we lost the war. Yeah. That was a good question. And I was confused too. Bro, if there were no beer, I wouldn't have answered to that question, because it's a kind of a serious topic, you know. And so the Mexican couple was sitting next to me, you know, right side. on right side, but on left side there were American people, like I said earlier. So that was a situation. There was a news saying like fentanyl, the worst drug in the world, is made in Japan. Well, I don't know, made in somewhere in Asian country, but that news said like the drug went through Japan. It was made in somewhere in Asian country, but went to Japan and then went to the US. I don't know if this is true or not. Our media didn't say anything. I think that is a problem. So our government should say something, if they are innocent. That's our responsibility. If it's true or not, we gotta say something. Our government should say something. But they didn't say nothing. They didn't say anything. Bro, come on. We wanna respect our culture, so please, bro. So I'm gonna go to the downtown Tokyo this week too, because I want to talk to people from different countries. See, to see what's happening in the world. I gotta get out of my room. I gotta get out of my hometown. See what's happening in the world. In the world, on the earth, on the mother earth, on the planet. You see what I'm saying? By the way, the marine guy, who is American, he was, when we were talking about American culture, I was like, bro, I'm into Boondocks, the cartoon. I respect Huey Freeman. That's why I've got this hairstyle. And he was like, man, I thought so. The Boondocks is great. If you are learning English, you should learn it. You should watch that. You should watch the Boondocks. There's lots of slangs that I never understand, but it's a good cartoon to learn their culture, the U.S. culture. Yeah, the music and the voice actor is a real rapper. So if you are into the US culture, you should watch it. Yeah, it's always fun to talk to foreigners or tourists because basically they're interested in our culture. I said basically because some of them are not interested in our culture because it's way cheaper to come to Japan compared to in the past 10 years. So some of them are not interested in our culture, but most of them are interested in like samurai, ninja, or food. Yeah, so I like talking to them. Like you should go to this sushi place. Well, if I say like I'm from here or I'm a local, they seem to be happy. Yeah, so it's a good opportunity for me too. I've been talking about spirituality these days because I like talking about it. But when it comes to drugs, don't do drugs, okay? Alright? I like hippie things though, by the way. But don't do the worst drug, you know? Fentanyl. Don't do it. Right? If you enjoyed this video so far, it's because I'm a reflection. I'm a reflection of who you are. That's why you enjoyed. You were able to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm a spiritual person, bro. Putting that aside, I've been I've been binge watching Full House on Netflix. It's a great thing for non-native English speakers. I recommend you watching it if you are not native English speaker. Yeah, and I bought this CD the other day. It's good. You can buy it only if you are in Japan. When you are in Japan, you should get it. I don't know what I am saying now. I'm a bit tipsy. I'm drunk. Yeah, I gotta get up. Well, in I gotta get up in 5 hours, bro. Cause I gotta work tomorrow too. Same as you, bro. But I respect you as always, bro. As freaking always. You know what I'm saying? I hope you are drinking beer right now with me. You know, so yeah. If you are planning to come to Japan, I hope you'll be able to we'll be able to see each other, to talk about our culture each other. We are all descended from ninja. I love you, as always. Don't do drugs, okay? Just drink beer or this mango wine, golden, golden drops, right? Love you guys, as usual, bro. See you in the next video.